Hello students, today we are going to discuss about exercise 11.1 problem number 6. Look at the question first. In triangle ABC and triangle XYZ, if angle A and angle X are acute angles such that cos A equals to cos X, then show that angle A equals to angle X. So here given two triangles, triangle XYZ and triangle ABC, in that given angle A equals to angle A comma angle X are two acute angles, and given cos A ratio is equals to cos X. Okay, so what we have to prove? We have to prove angle A equals to angle X. Okay, so to prove angle A equals to angle X, first of all we have to prove that triangle ABC and triangle XYZ are similar triangles. Okay, we are going to use here similar triangle concept. If the two triangles are similar, the corresponding angles of the two triangles are equal. Okay, right. So to prove that similarity, we need to take first of all corresponding sides ratios. If the corresponding sides ratios of the two triangles are equal, then we can say that the two triangles, triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. Okay, if the two triangles are similar, then we can conclude that angle A equals to angle X. Okay, look at the board first. So what is given? Given triangle ABC, triangle XYZ. So I am taking two right angle triangles first. ABC one right angle triangle and XYZ one more right angle triangle. Here right angle at Y, here right angle at B, and given angle A comma angle X are acute angles. Okay, and given one more condition, cos A equals to cos X. Consider it is equation 1. Okay, so we have to take first of all cos A ratio. What is the cos ratio, ma? Adjacent side of angle A by hypotenuse. Okay, so what is the adjacent side, ma? Cos A. In triangle ABC, AB is the adjacent side and AC is the hypotenuse. So AB by AC. Okay, take cos X ratio next. So cos X is equals to similarly adjacent side by hypotenuse. Okay, so what is the adjacent side in triangle XYZ, ma? XY is the adjacent side and XZ is the hypotenuse. Okay, this is the cos X ratio. So from equation 1, these two ratios are equal, isn't it? Right. So that is AB by AC is equals to XY by XZ. Okay, so I am considering this ratio as K, ma. Okay, where K is a positive number here. Okay, right. So in the next step I am writing here AB by AC equals to K, isn't it? And XY by XZ equals to K. Okay, AB by AC equals to K and XY by XZ equals to K. Okay, right. So this is equation 2. And next one more thing, in this AB by AC, this AC has taken as numerator to the LHS side. Okay, it means AB by XY comes to here is equals to AC goes to numerator to the XZ, it becomes AC by XZ. Okay, so consider it is equation 3. Okay, AB by XY equals to AC by XZ. It is nothing but I have written here corresponding sides ratios. Look at here, AB by XY, these two are corresponding sides in both the triangles. Okay, This AB and XY are corresponding sides. I have written here their ratio. And look at here, AC by XZ. AC by XZ, these two are the corresponding sides. That is why I am taking here their ratio. So what is the remaining ratio, ma? This BC by YZ ratio remaining. We have to prove that these two ratios, BC by YZ ratio is equal to these ratios. Okay, right. Look at here. So to prove that corresponding ratios are equal, I am using here by Pythagoras theorem. So by Pythagoras theorem, hypotenuse square is equals to side square plus side square. Okay, right. So there is no sufficient space, ma. So I am writing here. So I am going to erase this. So I am writing equation 2 and equation 3 here. AB by AC equals to K and XY by XZ equals to K. This is equation 2, and equation 3 also I am writing AB by XY equals to AC by XZ. Okay, right. So this is the Pythagoras theorem. So what is the hypotenuse in the triangle ABC? In triangle ABC, AC square is equals to, side is AB square plus BC square. Okay. The next step, AC square minus AB square equals to BC square. Here AB is transposed to LHS side. Okay, right. The next step, BC square is equals to AC square minus AB square. So BC is here, this square goes to the RHS side, it becomes root to the AC square minus AB square. Okay, right. Cancel, it is equation 4. Okay, right. Next, in triangle XYZ, what is the hypotenuse, ma? This XZ square, XZ is the hypotenuse. Okay, so XZ square is equals to XY square plus YZ square. Okay, so XZ square and XY square transposed to LHS side, and YZ square remains as it is. YZ square is equals to XZ square minus XY square. Okay, right. Look at here, I am going to erase this due to lack of space. Square is equals to this one. So the square goes to the RHS side. What it becomes, ma? It becomes root to the XZ square minus XY square. Okay, right. So it is equation 5. Okay, so I am taking the ratio between equation 4 and equation 5. That means equation 4 by equation 5. Okay, what is equation 4, ma? This one. Okay, that is BC by equation 4, 5 YZ. It is equals to, what is that? Equation 4, AC square minus AB square under root by YZ square means, so YZ X square XZ square minus XY square. Okay, now I am taking the ratio between equation 4 and equation 5. That means equation 4 by equation 5, that is implies, so BC by YZ, that is equals to AC square minus AB square under root by xz square minus xy square. Okay, here I have taken the corresponding sides ratio. Okay, right. So this I am erasing. Right. So from equation 2 we can replace the AB value as, look at here, AB by AC equals to K, XZ by XZ, XY by XZ equals to K, isn't it? So from that AB equals to KAC and XY equals to KXZ, isn't it? We can replace the values in this equation. Okay, so that is BC by YZ is equals to AC square minus AB square means nothing but KAC whole square by XY means KXZ, it means XZ square minus K into XZ whole square, isn't it? Right. Next, so BC by YZ is equals to AC square minus K square AC square, okay, by XZ square minus K square into XZ square. Okay, right. In the next step I am erasing this more. The next step, look at here, what it becomes ma? I am writing here continuation BC by YZ is equals to, taking AC square common, it becomes 1 minus K square root as it is by taking XZ square common 1 minus K square as it is, okay, and root as it is, okay. Now it becomes BC by YZ is equals to, I am erasing this more. So what becomes more? AC square 1 minus K square by XZ square 1 minus K square whole root, okay. Can we write like that? Yes, we can write like that. This 1 minus K square, 1 minus K square getting cancelled here. BC by YZ is equals to remaining AC by XZ square whole square, isn't it? Can you write like that? I am writing the common square, okay. Now this square and this root gets cancelled, remaining BC by YZ equals to AC by XZ. Consider it is equation 6, okay. Right, look at the equation 3 and equation 6 more. So here AB by XY equals to AC by XZ, and here BC by YZ equals to AC by XZ. Here both the RHS sides are equal, isn't it? So if the RHS are equal and LHS also equal, finally what we can write ma? We can write AB by XY is equals to, and this is equals to this one, AC by XZ, and here we have AC by XZ equals to BC by YZ, okay. Now what we can say that AB by XY equals to AC by XZ equals to BC by YZ. It means all the corresponding sides ratios are equal, isn't it? We got here corresponding sides ratio equal. It means what we can say ma? Triangle ABC is similar to triangle XYZ. It means these two triangles are similar. In the similar triangles, all the corresponding angles are equal. It means here angle A equals to angle X, angle C equals to angle Z, angle B equals to angle Y. So what we have to show here? We have to show angle A equals to angle X. Already we got that, okay. So therefore in the similar triangles, the corresponding angles are equal. By that reason here angle A equals to angle X. We have proved that, okay. Right, I don't know.